Alright, today I wanted to review the 2011 Nissan Quest. We've had this for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I've gotten pretty familiar with the vehicle. At the time we bought it, there wasn't a whole lot out as far as reviews go. A few of the major reviewers like Edmunds had written reviews, but the most video you could probably find was maybe somebody sticking their phone into a Quest at a car show or something. As of now, I haven't been able to find any real user reviews on it, so I figured I'd give you guys a walkthrough. As you can see, this is the 2011 Quest SL model minivan, which is kind of like a middle of the road. It's not the luxury, but it's not the standard. So you can see it's got its own pretty unique design and shape. All the minivans this year, all the big names like Odyssey and Sienna, Quest, all got new generations. So they all have a kind of a new modern look to them, which is, this one's pretty sharp, I think. So you can see, pretty standard. There's chrome accenting all around the car, from the door handles even down to the alloy rims, without having to go up to the luxury version. Has roof racks, although this cross rails don't come with it. Most people don't use those anyway. It's also got the blinkers on the mirror, nice little feature. Alright, also something I wanted to mention was the SL version, well, I think all the versions actually of the Quest now come with the push to start, keyless entry and remote. The SL version also comes with your automatic doors and tailgate. Demonstrate here. Hit the key, door pops open, or which, if you don't want to have to dig the key out of your pocket, which pretty much just stays in your pocket or in a lady's purse the whole time, you come up, hit the button on the door, and it opens or shuts that way. It's nice. Tailgate also does the same thing. I'll go through that in a minute. Alright, there's also a lot of storage and cup holders. Maybe not as much storage as you'd expect in a minivan, but there's an ample amount, definitely not enough to make you complain. There's obviously storage in the doors, along with a cup holder in each door. You got cup holders in the center console here, in the front and the back, as well as these two things, which also pop out into cup holders. So there's actually 8 within reach of the 2 front seats, which is more than enough. As far as storage goes, this thing here pops out. You have storage here, you have storage, the glove compartment obviously, and although you don't have a sunglass holder in this model, you sacrifice that for the rear seat viewer. There's also, because we don't have the DVD package, underneath the center console here, you reach down and you pull out a drawer. Holds quite a bit. I'm pretty sure in the DVD model, or with the entertainment package, you don't get that, because it houses all the hardware for the AV inputs, etc. Alright, we will turn around now and take a look at the rest. Alright, we're taking a look with the doors open. It's kind of bright out here, so hopefully we can still see everything. The middle row seats are just as comfortable really as the front seats, which are very plush. The leather is very comfortable, cushiony. You can definitely do a long road trip in these. The middle seats are captain's chairs, divided by a center console, which also has its own lift-up storage compartment, for kids stuff, along with cup holders. Also, when the door has cup holders. As you can see, we have the child seat in here, and there's plenty of room. That seat's not all the way forward. There's still plenty of room for the front passenger to have leg room, and there's also still a lot more room. In the Quest, all the seats fold flat, so I'll go through that in a second and fold those down. But unlike having to remove these chairs in order to have storage room, they simply fold flat, which you lose a little bit of elevation as far as storage goes and your height, but it's a heck of a lot easier. Alright, as you can see, I folded the seat flat. It's pretty much what you're going to get as far as the middle rows go. It's very simple. There's a few levers here. The one obviously to recline the seat. That large square one, all you do is lift it up and the whole seat folds flat forward. When the seat's up and in a normal position, If you lift this lever here, the seat will allow you to pull it forward and also lean forward, so there's easier access to the third row. The third row is fairly spacious. You're not gonna throw 3 large adults back there and have them be completely comfortable, but I don't think that's really to be expected. It's more made for kids and what have you. But my wife has sat back there and hasn't really complained. The ride in the back seat is also fairly comfortable. Unlike the Pathfinder that we used to have, where the third row you really got thrown around and bounced up and down. You couldn't ride back there if you were got car sick easily. This one is very smooth. The car itself, everything about it handles very nice, from the CVT transmission to the steer assist at slow speeds. Everything handles very nice. Here we're looking in the back tailgate area. Lift it up. There's a button up there. That's the power up and down. Underneath here you have storage, which is really nice, but these things aren't designed all that well. As you can see, they're held on with just a simple strap, which there's no way to really keep it up. It wants to fall, so if you're loading stuff in there, you got to hold it with one hand. You can kind of pull the seat belt over, but I really haven't figured out a way to make that work. These things tend to want to fall in and not really sit right, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's probably my biggest pet peeve, which isn't that big of a deal. To fold the seats down, it's very simple in this model. I'm not sure if it comes with the standard version, but you simply hit this button right here. A motor kicks in and folds it flat. That does go a little bit flatter, just kind of bounced up. Same thing on the other side, and then to lift it, you just pull that strap that you see hanging right there or there, and the seat just lifts back up. I believe in the luxury version, the button goes the other way, and it lifts the seat up for you. So I guess you can go that route. There's also a 12-volt plug back here in case you're out camping or something and need to charge something. Lights that turn on and off. And also, one thing I really wasn't able to show you before was the center row temperature gauge. You can turn that on or off in the front, and then it allows the middle row to control it. And that's about everything. Not really much else to show you. Like I said, the car drives great. It's very smooth, handles more like a mid-sized sedan than anything else, than a large SUV. So hope you enjoyed the review. Hope it's helpful.